Hey guys, so in this video I'll try to explain to you my process into learning more about business, how to look for businesses to buy, and just overall look for investments. So I'll just start with a story that goes back a few years ago. Even though I haven't done much investing or any kind of business activity, like I kind of did business activities but not in the same um, rate in the same thing. But yeah, a few years ago I started building Instagram pages, and it was about GDM. So Japanese domestic market. If you don't know, I'll just put some screenshots here, videos, but basically around Japanese cars. And when it came to be popular, I just caught into it. I just caught into it in the time that was the start, and it it went quite good. I managed to build two accounts. Actually, I built one account to 30,000 followers. Not the best in the niche because many people, many accounts already had more more followers than me in the same amount of time. They were just better at it. And then I've actually got to acquire another Instagram page that was in the GDM space, and that was my first best investment that I did. I think I got it with 300 or 400 bucks. Then I sold it, but I'm not sure how much I sold it with. I think it was a few hundred euros. Um, but I've managed to go into Facebook's program where they will just pay you to do lives. So I got from that, I think I made a total of 1,600 euros, something like this, from these two accounts. And after I sold them, and I spent like 400 bucks on it, but it was like a journey that I didn't continue because I just didn't have the passion for it. I loved the cars, but it was just not my topic. I was and I am a people's person, and I really like to just help people. And that kind of page wasn't doing that, it was doing just entertaining people with relatable content about cars. Even though that's fine, I wasn't good, quite good about it. It does matter. What it does matter is the story that I've managed to do my due diligence then, and I've got to make a good investment, and that kind of resonates back to me and says that there are many things you can look for and get a sense of what's a good investment. And I think it's kind of a process that I also had back then, and I still kind of use, but it's better now to look for things to invest in, businesses to invest in, opportunities. So I want to share really quick the things that I do right now to learn more about it and to just be smart about it and find these kind of opportunities. So the first thing that I do is I just go on YouTube and search the topics that I'm interested in. Right now, I'm super interested in constructions, buildings, and how to renovate your own home. Especially in Romania, it's kind of cheap to do it. Depends the level that you want, but there are many things you can learn and many things you can learn to do with a budget that keeps quite of a high quality. And I'm also looking into just various businesses. Like, I'm interested to buy a physical or an online business, either in Romania or in Europe, because that's just interesting to me. And I do believe that I should go into um, operating a business so I actually learn how it goes. And even though it doesn't succeed, I think I'm gonna make a lot of progress by doing that. Because when you are on the job, you learn the most. So I just go on YouTube and look for content. And the cool thing about this is there are some channels and some creators that create content that's genuine genuinely enjoyable, and that makes a whole difference. Because think about it, you're gonna enjoy it, you're gonna watch it, you're gonna enjoy it, and the things that you watch is gonna resonate back into your brain, and you're gonna keep thinking about it, and that's what you want. You want to have your subconscious and your mind just surfacing, looking at it in different ways, in different times, so you can make a lot of sense of it. The other thing that I do is I take a pen and a notebook, and I just write down things that I'm interested in, that I have an interest, that I'm good at, that I'm not good at, that I want to look into, and that is a passion of mine. Like, just put down stuff that I'm good, I'm not, and that interests me. And the reason I do this is because you need to know yourself better in order to know what kind of things you want in life. So I just wrote down that um, I enjoy making music in FL Studio, that I enjoy being a people's person, and that I'm not so good at sticking with um, some tasks, with some habits. And I got to talk with ChatGPT about it, and I got a lot of useful insights from it. And the cool thing, and the main reason you want to do this is because when you ask this and you know this, you kind of start to go into a process that has the effect of creating you a better person and making you learn more about yourself. I know this is kind of slow, it's not what you want, like it's not business, it's not investing. I understand, but this is a process you need to go through in order to become better at finding businesses. Because when you solve your personal issues, oftentimes those are reflected in business and in the professional things we do in our lives. So when you're better with yourself, better with your skills, better with your managements, you get better with the other stuff. It reflects it. So when I get better at holding my habits and being a better people's person, and being a better um, musician, I have a lot of things that I've learned to get there. You know, you went through a process that helped you become a better person in those things, and you the whole thing about this is that you learn the process. Oh, sorry. That you learn the process. So you want to repeat this because there are so many interesting things that happen in our brain when we get better at things, when we go against our grain of will. There are many amazing things that happen when we go against what we don't want to do, that are uncomfortable, but that we know are good in the long term. So just try these things. Go and watch YouTube videos about subjects, learn about business, learn about things that interest you so you can keep resonating back. Then go and just write down, do introspect, chat with ChatGPT, like have some depth into it, and then go into actually trying to get some action based on the things that you have passion in and you can improve and should improve on, because this is by far the best thing you can do, because it's gonna reflect back and you're gonna learn so much because it's active learning, because you literally go into it, you have a lot of context, you have interest, you you are in there, you are in the activity. So I do think that's super helpful, at least to me. I hope this is helpful for you, and if you do enjoy this kind of content, subscribe and like, and keep coming back, because I'm gonna make this a habit uh, that is super interesting to me, at least, and I think I'm gonna be able to share more interesting ideas and value. So stick around and enjoy the process. Bye.